Guys, welcome to the Unplug Podcast with yours truly, Freeman, and my boy.
John.
I'm just gonna introduce
That's
just John. All right, cool. So see, this is like sort of like our interlude episode, and the concept of this podcast is, sort of unplugging from societal norms, ensuring like you're becoming the highest version of yourself, just your daily dosage of being the best version, motivation, self-help, goal setting, mindset, and all the above. Like, we're just trying to support as many people, like-minded people, to be like the highest versions of themselves, to be as successful as possible in every aspect and facet of their lives, basically.
Yeah, just how this came about. Like it's an idea we've been sitting on for a
Yeah.
while. I came to you, I feel like about 6 months ago.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, like let's launch a podcast that just shares our journey, kind of what we've been through. Like I feel like when you are kind of on a journey and you gain certain experiences, there's nothing better than helping elevate. I know it sounds quite deep, but like humanity. Do you know what I mean? So if you've gone through certain things and you can share your life lessons and your journey and inspire and motivate other people, like why would you not? So here we are, unplug. We want to help people unplug from like free said society norms and just understand that you can, become the highest version of yourself.
Yeah.
It is possible. It's something that we talk about a lot. It's something that we work on ourselves.
Yeah.
And we're just here to kind of inspire, motivate, and
Yeah, and that's pretty much it. And probably obviously the people want to know who we are, maybe a bit about us, get to know us. We want this to be as, not sounding a bit too sus, but as intimate as possible, in the sense that, you really feel like we're real, like authentic people. So maybe we give people a bit of insight about, what you do. What does a day-to-day in the life of JP look like?
Day to day. So I run my own company, my own property company. Been running it now for about 2.5 years.
Yeah.
Just obviously built it to a level now where it does quite well. It's going to be modest about it.
Humble
I
man.
think for me, just kind of being here, I'm really kind of excited about kind of just talking about the journey, because my life, I've been through, a lot of ups, a lot of downs. And I think for me, I want to show people that no matter what happens in your life, you can always turn it around.
100%.
Do you know what I mean?
100%.
So, obviously, if you work on yourself, you can make anything happen. So, like I said, I run my own property company, and at the moment, just kind of diversifying into obviously, media, social media, podcasting, kind of. Yeah, that's where we're looking to go.
Oh, nice.
Yourself?
I also, funny enough, run a property management company, copy and paste. Been running that for about 3 years now. Again, quite similar to John. We run property, we do property management all over the country with my business partner, Elliot, who hopefully, again, probably both our business partners will be on there quite soon as guests. And like pretty much day to day, just sort of running our team, running all the systems and processes that come along with it. But again, kind of like John, me personally, I'm wanting to again sort of grow a personal brand, get into a bit more of like the education space. I feel like when we first started, there wasn't a lot of people that looked like us and sound like us that were really trying to motivate and help. I feel like everything was just kind of like a money grab. Like you see property, you think, it's all these sexy numbers, it looks fake. Join my course, pay tens of thousands of pounds and etc. But I really wanted to make it accessible. I feel like there's an abundance amount of property, so I'm not necessarily creating competition for myself, but I want to help our fellow man to learn.
Woman.
And woman, I'm not sexist. And woman, fellow people, shall I say?
Fellow people. Humanity.
You know what I mean? I want to help people just, and that's obviously again why we didn't kind of make this like a property podcast, because quite easily we could have.
Yeah, it's quite easy.
Quite easily we could have, and that's why we sort of went more for like the self-development route.
You named it quite well, like a passion project.
Yeah.
I feel like we're both passionate about personal development and growth, so it kind of just made sense. I think for me, obviously in running my business, the whole cliche that I don't even say money doesn't make you happy, but I think you get more fulfillment when you do things that you're passionate about. I feel like in my current business, it does well, and I'm happy with it. But would I say something that I'm necessarily so passionate about? I wake up so excited about it. Whereas with self-development and growth, for me, I'm passionate about. I can talk about self-development and growth
For time.
Like
No,
all
I'm with
day,
you.
every
I'm with
day.
you. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think for me, I'm quite excited about kind of, like I said, sharing kind of, things that I've learned, things that I'm learning. And yeah, like I said, I think I love to learn, I love to read books and listen to podcasts, but I feel like I love to share more than I like to learn. Like, it's quite.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I get like a dopamine
Yeah,
rush.
yeah.
Like I'll learn something and then I'll be like, yo, free.
Immediately, I want to just kind of like share this. Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'll fucking be like, raw, or I'll send it to you. Like, check this out.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
yeah,
So I think, that's kind of to back that up, man.
No, I'm with you. So like in terms of like the demographic, like what type of person would you say like this pod is for? Like, how is it different from like any kind of self-help, diary of a CEO, motivational type podcast? Like why different? Like why should people actually listen to us, do you think?
Yeah. I feel like, I know it's quite broad, but I feel like it can be for anyone because personal development can be for anyone. Anyone who wants to grow in their life, and that can be any ever in their life.
Yeah.
Not everyone wants to necessarily run their own business, and I respect that.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's probably for the person who realizes that they could be doing a little bit more. They want to be doing a bit more, but they don't know how to do a bit more.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
No,
so they've got to a place where, do you know what, I'm not really happy with my life right now. Because I feel like you can only change or make change and grow if you're not happy with your current situation. Like, I've got a thing that you're not where you are because you're comfortable. Do you know what I mean? So you're not disgusted with your life. And I think for me personally, that was kind of a turning point in my life where I just got to a stage, I was like, no, I've had enough. Like something needs to give. So in answer to your question, just for that person who's just, they're coasting.
Cruising.
You're cruising and you're seeing life pass you by and you're like, hang on a minute. I was 20 the other day, now I'm 30.
Yeah.
Or I was 30 the other day and now I'm 40. Like, where is time going?
Yeah,
and I still ain't made no progress.
Literally.
So that person is this is for you.
No, I echo that, and even just adding on, I feel like there's no limit, barrier, type, demographic, status, job, title, like of the individual. Like John said, like you don't necessarily need to be a business person. You don't need to be setting up a business. You don't need to be in property. You just need to necessarily want more for yourself. So you could be a teenager, you could be a mom, single parent, a dad, a widow. You could be 70 years old for all I care. You know what I mean? Like, we're definitely going to talk about things that apply to everyone. We're not going to circle anyone out and exclude anyone. So, we're just sort of casting the net as far and as wide as possible, I think. So, yeah, I feel that's the value here. And, as we grow and as, you'll come along this journey with us, we really hope you can all be inspired and appreciate, what we're going to talk about and, discuss.